we talked about Bunk talked about him during that time. Let me go Blackstone.
Let me open in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger.
Yes, sir.
I further bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the man who came in the belly of the beast and raised me from the dead. I greet you all in the greeting words of peace we say in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum.
Well, alaikum salam, sir.
You know, I'm sitting here looking at Ramone. I was like, damn, Ramone was a shorty when I was in high school. Because I'm looking at his age. Because I'm 54. So I was a senior when he came. He was a freshman at Lincoln Park. But I remember, and I was a boss. I was doing a lot of stuff up in there. But I want you to know, I come a Black Peace Stone, and I still claim that to this hour. It was the Black Peace Stones that kept y'all in our neighborhood secure. Do you remember that? It was us who did that. You like Paul, don't you? From the Bible. He used to be Saul who beat the brakes off the disciples. He was a gangbanger. Y'all didn't hear me. Saul was a gangbanger. He looked to kill Jesus. He wasn't coming to whoop him. He was an op to him. And God struck him. And he went from being Saul to Paul. Well, we were the same way. And we transformed. We got the knowledge of self, went to the belly of the beast. I was locked up for 15 years. I left they were in high school still. I was just getting out. And I didn't come back until I was 33. But in the meantime, during that time, I got hit by the light that Saul got hit by with. And like he became Paul, I became Brother Warren 2X. But I did not give up my testimony because I didn't write my testimony. See, in the Revelations, it said it was war in heaven. The dragon and his angels fought about with Michael and his angel. And they overcame the dragon and his angel and cast him out of heaven. I know you're thinking heaven in the sky because we was taught that good niggas go to heaven and bad niggas go to hell. But that's not your heaven. Jesus said to the disciples, to the Pharisees, when they asked him, when will we see the kingdom of God? He said the kingdom of God is not something that you will detect with your careful observation of things. Like here it is over there, or there it is up there. For the kingdom of God is within you. I found out that it was within me. So I came home. I went back to my neighborhood. I started representing. They thought I would be the same old Black Stone. But you know what? God wrote that Black Stone life and made me who I am. So now, when I come back to the gangbangers and the drug dealers, I got a testimony because in heaven, they said Michael and his angels overcame the dragon and his angels by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. See, I had to have a testimony, so I had to be Black Peace Stone. I didn't ask to be that, but God guided me in that way. And after he got me through with that, he took me to another level. So when I come out and talk to the people, as I spoke to 24 schools in 54 days, I'm able to speak to the gangbangers and know the language. They don't even know that I used to be that until I tell them later on. That's where I come up to. But they listen to me because I can speak that language. And this brother here, I don't want you to see him as dead, because greater is he who is in you than he was of the world. And if he is the temple of God and God resides in him, well, this temple will soon depart. But what you're hearing from me is the beloved immortal that never dies. And each one of you are immortal beings. You just don't understand it right now. Because like they did Samson, they gouged out his eyes. And during slavery, they gouged out our eyes. We couldn't see no man. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And that's why we've been under the foot of the one-eyed man. But as we are growing, this pineal gland is opening up. And now that you hear me speaking like this, I used to blow you down. And I used to sell dope and cocaine and do it big and gangbang with my guys and do it till I was satisfied. But as God said, that episode is over, like the brother, Ramone's episode is over, but his spirit still lies within us because it's the beloved immortal. You're an immortal being. You never die. You just misconstrued the temple of God as you. And it's not, it's just a vehicle we roll around in. That's why you have children, so you can transfer and keep going and keep going and keep going. Takbir,
Allahu Akbar.
that means Allahu Akbar. I'm taking the credit away from me. Takbir means who's the greatest?
Allahu Akbar.
And we say, God is the greatest. When we speak our native tongue, Takbir is Arabic. And we spoke Arabic. And so when I say Takbir, you say Allahu Akbar. That means God is the greatest. You're just speaking bilingual for one time in our life. Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Our brother, go ahead and do it